And children of all ages, I am sparkling, dazzling, and spectacular.
You are.
I am the Ringmaster, Ringling Brothers, and Barnum and Bailey's Johnathan Lee Iverson of Barnum 200, the biggest party in the land, the biggest birthday bash in circus history, and I can't believe it. I made it to the pinnacle of country. 98.1 The Bull.
You got that right. That's right. You like country music?
You know what? I love Johnny Cash.
Yeah.
It's
pretty country.
I'm from New York City, so I've been weaned into it. My mother's from the South, so she was strange to me, because she loves country. But she's like, oh no, see, I love country because the stories. That's what everybody says. Country music, that's why it's what it is. It's great stories, man. Great stories. I love Johnny Cash. I really do.
Tell us about being the Ringmaster, because like Officer Don, he won't tell you this, but he's like really wanting your job.
No,
he feels like because he's the Ringmaster of a circus and here every morning. You do. You look great in those sparkles.
That is sparkly, and I like the hat.
That's it. They either want to be Hugh Hefner or they want to be the Ringmaster. The Ringling Brothers and Barnum Bailey. Those are the two top secret dreams of men. This gig it's the gig of gigs. I have the greatest gig in the show business. I really do. Aside from the fact that I get to introduce and represent the greatest artists on the face of the planet, that I get to be the voice of the longest running hit show in the history of the world, a great American stable as Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey, the greatest show on earth. One of the great advantages I have is, unlike most performing artists, entertainers, I actually get to take my family along with me.
Yeah, that's very cool.
I mean, and I'll just be honest, I need to, because I'm just surrounded. I need my wife there. I told her, you coming on the road. If I want this thing to last, well, you got to be on the road with me.
That's right.
No, it's a lot of fun. She's actually, she works in the show. Our children go to the school and nursery. I mean, we're like a rolling community without a zip code.
You really are, because you guys all travel on a train together.
That's right. We travel
People
on
don't
the world's
understand
largest privately owned train. We've been on the rail for over a century. I mean, we've been green before it was a concept. I tell somebody this is very true. I mean, talk about carpooling. 300 performers and crew members and staff all travel together. The elephants travel with us. There are others who travel by truck and trailer and things like that. Certain equipment, certain other animals who have special needs have to travel in that manner. But it's a lot of fun. I mean, it's one of those weird type of lifestyles that's just extraordinary.
It is.
I mean, it's something I wouldn't believe it if somebody told me they did this.
Well, it's interesting that you have your family with you, because the circus is all about the family.
It is, and it's run by a family. It's actually the third generation of the Feld Entertainment family is actually running it, and they're the first ladies in the history of this production to actually produce the show.
Girl power. We love it.
But this whole show, up and down, is really run by women. And I think we're probably the only...
Just like this show.
Yeah.
You got that right.
We're probably the only... I would argue we're probably the only production in show business where you can find women, from the producer to the director to the production manager to the line captain to the tour business manager, paymaster, all the women. And you can actually see that creative touch in the show. It's a dynamic show this year.
Well, we're going to get
dynamic show.
People have been to the circus before. What's new this year with the circus?
Well, here's the thing. Again, we're the longest running hit show in the history of the world, 141 years and going. And what people have come to expect is the greatest show on earth. It's a major event. It's more than a show. When you come to a Ringling Brothers show, you get so much entertainment for your buck. I mean, you really, it's a great deal. You come in, you have a pre-show that happens an hour before the show, and you get to meet the performers there. You get to try on vintage costumes. Then the actual show happens, and the spectacle is fantastic. I think with this particular production, we've learned how to marry the modern technology with who we are. We didn't, it wasn't like we were trying to be hip. But you have to respect your audience is growing. The three rings are still there, but they're not as prevalent as they used to be, where it would just be there as a stable. Now, we have inflatable rings we could put out there, and we literally use the entire arena floor, and you'll see certain technical new technology that's being used that we've taken advantage of that really doesn't sell out the soul of Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey. And it's great. I mean, it's something, I think it's a big accomplishment because our audience, aside from being extraordinarily diverse, it's generational. I mean, we have great-great-grandparents coming with their great-great-grandkids, and they're weeping and they're buzzing more than the 5-year-old that's with them. And they're, telling them their circus stories when their dads and moms took them. And so that's a big, big feather in our cap to be able to still help somebody capture that magic at that age. Children of all ages.
Well, we are excited to capture the magic with the Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey Circus this weekend at Rupp Arena. Tickets still available. You can get them now. Johnathan, thank you for being here.
Thank you. May all your days be Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey days. The sawdust is in the air.